Hi Cancer, and welcome to your weekly love tarot forecast. This is for the week of December 17th through December 23rd, 2018. Let's go ahead and pull a card for your overall energy in regards to love and romance for this week, Cancer. See what is up, what is going on. Alright, so we have emotion. This says, honor your sensitivity. Emotional issues that surround you pass as you take time to reflect, heal, and restore your positive energy. Cancer, with this, you and whoever you're dealing with in a romantic way, there may be some sensitivities existing between you guys. You might just be more sensitive this week. They might just be more sensitive, or there could be some underlying issues, some arguments of the past, things that have happened in the past that we're still feeling very sensitive about right now this week. Okay, those whatever happened is still existing in the now because the wound is just still open with no healing really that's taken place. So this could be something that recently happened or something that happened longer ago, but some Cancers, it's like this week, you know, there's this wound that you're really feeling, and it's causing sensitivity. It's like you're kind of reliving it, whatever caused that. Now, I lost my train of thought. There was something else trying to come in, but alright, it will come to me. I don't know, Cancer, anybody who's really just like hurt you recently, or if you've been struggling with releasing emotional baggage of just various things that have happened this week, it's like Spirit says, you know what, Cancer, love yourself, be tender to yourself, give yourself a break, don't be so hard on yourself. Things happen, that's life, you can't beat yourself up over it. And not everybody who treats you badly, it's a hard way to articulate this. You can't personalize bad behavior of other people, okay? Because that's who they are. Somebody who treats you badly, hurts you, betrays you, that's their energy. You know, they're showing you who they are, their personality, where they operate from. And as that happens, you personalize it, and what's wrong with me? Why don't you love me? Why would you hurt me like this? Like, I was there for you, all these things, I love you. When the truth is, Cancer, it's nothing to do with you. You shouldn't be personalizing that and thinking yourself less because of their actions and behavior. It's who they are, fundamentally who they are. You are not the first person that they have hurt to this capacity, and you won't be the last. That's just their status quo. That's, you know, what they do. That's where they vibe. And, you know, unfortunately, we will all experience that type of relationship at some point in our life, on our journey, where, you know, whether it's romance or through friend or family, where it's very narcissistic, it's very one-sided, you know, take, no matter how much somebody hurts you, it's just like, it's never enough. And unfortunately, when somebody has repeatedly hurt you over and over and over, it loses its effect upon them, meaning, instead of recognizing that you're a human being with feelings, and every time something happens, you truly do feel the pain of that, they look at it as, oh, Cancer will get over it. Cancer will bounce back from that. I don't need to worry about it. Like, I can get away with anything. And this week, Cancer, it's like you've got to really put yourself first and protect your heart. Be discerning. There's some people you just can't be vulnerable with, no matter how much you love them. Like, they just can't be trusted as far as you could throw them. And that's not a mark against you, or that you're unlovable. The fact that they're hanging around and they continue to take advantage should let you know that you matter. It's just they are incapable of, returning healthy love. It's just, this feels very complicated. So let's pull more cards, Cancer. All right, so something's manifesting this week for sure with the 8 of Wands coming out on that side. And over here, look at that, the 10 of Swords. Yep, and next out, whoa, look at this. We have the Queen of Pentacles, and then we would have the Queen of Cups. And you know what, Cancer, even if you're dealing with an earth sign, I feel like this is your energy 100%, because both of them are, the backs are turned to us. That's inner self. And this queen right here, she is the queen that will walk to the ends of the earth for her family, for her friends, for her loved ones. She can be counted on through thick and thin. Not only that, she's very wise and offers practical, sound advice in like material matters, but she's also got beautiful soul energy, and it's really reiterated here with this Queen of Cups. Okay, so Cancer, to me, this is you. This is your energy. This is who you are to whoever is coming through in this reading for you. And at this point, I see where you've been taken from, and it's no more. I can't. I have nothing more to give. It's time this week, Cancer. You focus on yourself. Anybody who has hurt you, and it's like the same thing over and over and over. If that happens this week, and you've been down this road 8 or 10 times before, guess what? This week we should probably take a more drastic action. Turn your back to that person. It's like you've got to do it. This is the week to take action, because it's going to knock them on their butt. They're not going to expect it. They'll never see it coming. And Cancer, sometimes that's what needs to happen, for somebody to wake up and realize that, yes, I am a human being, and I have feelings, and I have a mind, and I'm not your possession. I'm not your fix-it. I'm not your little magic rubbing lamp. Whatever you need, let me get it for you. I'm not those things. I'm a person with feelings, and enough is enough. Like, Cancer, yeah, you guys are turning your back on somebody who has stabbed you in the back multiple times. And, it could be subtle, or it could be like crazy stuff. This is a general reading, but it's time for action. You're feeling it. You're done. It's like, no more, man. Get over yourself. Like, you're not that great. I don't care if I love you all the way down into my toes. There's nothing left in me. Like, do you get that? Like, that's what you're saying to this person. Do you get that there is nothing left in me? Like, you have literally sucked me 100% dry. I can't go down this road anymore. Like, if you're going to keep doing this, or, and this could be somebody where, like, they just can't seem to keep a job, and here they are this week again. Oh, lost my job, or, I won't go out after work and drink, I won't go to happy hour, and they were doing good. Oh, and then here's this week, same old thing again. It's like that energy, whatever you've been trying to deal with or work through with a particular person, and they're doing good, and it's like, oh, here it is again. And you're like, that is it. And Cancer, if you're feeling like that's it, but you don't take the action to assert yourself, put those boundaries down, and refuse to be treated like that anymore, they're going to do it again. It's just going to keep happening. And I say this to so many people through readings. You do not recognize the power you have in a relationship until you actually decide to assert that power. And most people will not decide to assert that power until they are truly over it and ready to just walk out of the relationship, and there is no chance, no hope for any sort of repair or reconciliation. And that then the other person typically starts responding and like, wait, what? It's because the energy shifts so much that the other person is feeling that at a subconscious level. They don't know that that's what's going on, but they feel that energy shift. And so this is what I say, don't get to that point, because at that point it's done. There's no going back. So you don't know the power you have until you actually assert it and trust in that. Now, if you start asserting yourself and putting your boundaries down that are healthy, you know, and somebody does just fly the coop, then Cancer, that tells you everything you needed to know. They weren't there for the right reasons. They were there to get what they could. And when they knew 100% for sure that the faucet had run dry, they're out of there. That's that. You know, there's nothing left for them. The ones that truly care about you, but they just need to pull their head up out their butt, they're gonna come around. Like, when you start asserting yourself, you're gonna realize how much power you truly do hold in the relationship because of who you are, the way you keep things together, you know, what you do, your emotion, your energy, just all of it. And if you've been in this like ongoing battle with you and you know, somebody you're committed to or somebody you're broken up from, but you guys have been like trying to reconcile, but you just keep hitting the same wall where it's like something happened and it really hurt you badly. But that person, even though they can, you know, say, yes, this happened, it's like they won't own it, or they outright keep telling you, no, that never happened. No, that never happened. And you know it did. And it's like you can't get past that point. You guys love each other. You have a good time. But that issue still exists inside of you, and different things trigger it and bring it to the surface from time to time. And every time you guys try to discuss it and work through it, it's the same thing. Brick wall, brick wall. You hit this impasse. And Cancer, if that is something, whatever it is, if you truly can't let it go, then, you know, eventually that will poison the entire relationship, because energy is energy. You can't separate it, all right? What exists inside of you, it's just all there. So if there's some energy that's poison because you can't have the satisfaction, like, I don't know why when somebody has hurt us or done something, it's so important for us for them to admit to it and apologize for it. I don't know why. Like, maybe it's taught to us in kindergarten when we're learning etiquette and manners, you know, with social interaction. I don't know, but it's so many people really struggle with that. Like, I can't let go until somebody tells them that they're sorry. And it's not that simple, right? But you know what I mean. And I kind of see that here where you're going to be beating a dead horse, Cancer. So if you want to be with this person, you're going to have to let that go and heal that wound, like truly let it go and heal that wound. Or you're going to have to get real with yourself and know that if you guys can't figure this out, that there's just no way you could ever let it go. It's time to turn your back and say, look, I can't let this go. You can't own yourself and take accountability for what you've done. And if you can't own it and take accountability, that means you're going to do this again or something similar, and I'm not going through it again. So assert your power, Cancer, where you need to this week. And don't be afraid to cut somebody off and out if it's just been like the same brick wall over and over. All right, so we have flirt and we have honeymoon. Cancer, you know, I just feel the people who are really truly interested in you, really, really love you. When you assert yourself, they're going to come around, you know. And people say that everybody likes the jerks, you know. I don't think so. I think somebody, you know, who's more of a jerk or a bitch, their energy's different. They're not obsessive. They're not like focused really strongly. And it's like when you're not focused strongly, it just happens. I don't know how to put that because that seems counterintuitive, right? But it's just like, if you're really trying to get somebody to see your side, they're never ever going to see it. But if you just say, you know what, you're being absolutely immature and stupid, and if you don't want to see my side, fine, that's on you, but I'm not seeing your side, okay? I'm not playing this game with you, and you cut them off, that's different. But when you enable them to not see your side, and you just, you stay with them, and it bothers you, but you stay there, Cancer, they're never going to see your side. They're never going to become accountable. They are never going to own their bad behavior, okay? So, let's pull more cards. All right, those are part of this read. Okay, so first one out is forgiveness and destruction. Cancer, yeah, do you see right there? Here is Spirit saying you're beating a dead horse, okay, by trying to compromise, trying to understand, trying to be patient, trying to be all these things. Nope, it's time to take action. It's not about words. It's not about conversations. It's not about threatening somebody anymore. It is seriously 100% like, boom, I'm done with you. Until you can own yourself, nope. And Cancer, I feel like that just really intrigues this person more towards you. Like, whoa, I did not know Cancer was capable of putting me in my place like that. That's actually kind of really hot. I'm sorry, Cancer, that's just what I'm feeling. It's like you want to be a lover and a nurturer and a protector and all these things, which is great. But you getting really feisty and like, oh, hell no, it turns this person on, actually, even if they're fighting you as it's happening, okay? So don't be afraid to lose when you know what's happening is wrong. Don't be afraid for it to go away out of your life, the person or the relationship. Don't be afraid, Cancer, no. That's where your power lies, is by you calling their bluff and saying, oh, really? Okay, see you later. And here it is. Please forgive me, Cancer. I'm so sorry. I don't like being without you. Look at this. Her back is turned too. It's like you've got to cut somebody off, Cancer. You've got to kind of brick wall them, put them on ice. And I don't feel like this is forever. It's like this week, be distant. Cut them off. Don't put up with their crap. Period. End of story, Cancer. Nope. Because they are unawakened, all right? And if you keep compromising, you keep coming back, you keep bending, they're never ever going to wake up to, you know, everything that's going on here. Okay? Yeah. Look. Universe speaks right there. The answer is yes, Cancer. You have got to assert yourself and not be afraid to lose them or the relationship, because the way you've been going about it is more of an enabling type of energy, and sometimes you got to get mean and you've got to just assert yourself and be like, no, I'm not putting up with you. And like, that's what wakes them up. And Cancer, if that doesn't wake them up, then nothing will, and they will never ever change. You will always go through that. But the one who truly cares about you and is just being stupid, being selfish, you know, because they've been able to get away with it, that's the one that's going to wake up. And that's the one that's going to ask for your forgiveness, okay? So, Venus is currently in Scorpio, which might be why you have this energy to be very assertive and empowered. So let's see what Venus is offering this week for you, just because of that 8th house energy and the intensity of that. Yeah, look at this. It's all about your energy. We have affirm. Say this mantra aloud. I am successful in all that I do. By affirming and visualizing you plant the seed for positive outcomes. Yeah, right here, Cancer, Venus is pushing you to be assertive and not put up with anybody's crap anymore, because you think you're loving them, you think you're compromising, you think you're doing what you're supposed to do, which at some point that's what it was, but it's like it's turned into you just accommodating and catering them 24/7, and they never have to take accountability for the things that they do because you'll always forgive them. That's just in your nature. And this week you've got to be hardball and put your foot down, and that snaps them out of it. But if it doesn't and they just go away, we've already discussed that, you're better off. Okay, over here we have faith. Let your faith be bigger than your fear. Have trust that everything is as it is meant to be right now. So, Cancer, if you've already kind of cut somebody off and they're trying to get back in, you make sure that they've had their coming to Jesus about their behavior and that it's not acceptable, period, in the story. Like, if they even try it once, like, they've lost all their get out of jail free cards. So if you guys are working it out or getting back together, that's it. Like, they don't have another opportunity to screw up. Like, they've got to walk a straight line or you're out of there 100%. Okay, they're going to recognize that, they're going to see that, but you've got to pull back, Cancer. So don't be afraid to lose anybody this week. If somebody's not doing you right, or you guys keep hitting this wall, something needs to change. That's the only way things are going to get better, and it's on your side. It's like you've got to get very serious and not be so passive, about certain things. So anyways, Cancer, those are your messages for this week. But before I let you go, I just want to let you know that I'm going to be on Heather's show Tuesday, December 18th, 5 p.m. Pacific, and that would be 8 p.m. Eastern. Now we're just going to have an open show and kind of see where Spirit leads us, and then we're going to open the phone lines and offer free readings. So I really hope that you guys can join us. I've left a link in the description box below, and I have also posted about it on my community page. So anyways, Cancer, those are your messages for this week. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.